two insurance giants. One crucial choice which truly has your back. On one side, Geico, famous for its quirky mascot and competitive rates, and on the other, State Farm, known for personalized service and a massive network of agents. Let's move past the catchy commercials and focus on what really matters. We'll award points in each category so you'll know exactly who comes out ahead, and the winner might surprise you. Okay, so here's our game plan. We're gonna stack Geico and State Farm up against each other in a bunch of categories: price and discounts, digital experience, agent support, coverage options, financial strength, and claims satisfaction. Ready? Let's see how they measure up. Let's kick things off with price and discounts, because honestly, who doesn't want a deal? So Geico is like the crowd favorite here for having some of the lowest rates around. Seriously, for a lot of drivers, they're the cheapest by a mile and their discounts are kind of legendary. You know that whole 15 minutes could save you 15%? It's not just a slogan. But heads up, sometimes rates can jump after you file a claim, so not always a fairy tale ending. Now State Farm, I'll give it to them, they've got solid discounts too, especially if you're bundling or you're a safe driver. You can go pretty custom with your coverage, but honestly, their average premiums are usually just higher. So yeah, Geico's taking this one. Next up, digital experience, and let's be real, in 2024, a good app is pretty much non-negotiable. Geico totally owns this space. Their app is super intuitive and you can get a quote or file a claim from your couch in like a minute. But if you're all about in-person help, you might find that a little lacking. State Farm does a solid job too. Their app and website get the job done, and if you want, you can hit up an agent online or just walk into their office. The only thing, their app just isn't quite as slick as Geico's, so yeah, digital gold star goes to Geico. Now for agent support, which can be kind of a big deal if you don't love doing everything yourself online. With Geico, it's super convenient for self-service types, but there aren't any local agents to grab coffee with, and if you do need help, it's mostly calls or chats. State Farm, on the other hand, this is where they shine. Huge network of real local agents who actually know your name. It's very, good neighbor vibes. Sure, availability can vary a bit, but honestly, State Farm crushes it for that personal touch. State Farm wins this round. Oh, and here's something cool you probably didn't know. Geico actually started out in 1936 just for government employees. Talk about humble beginnings, right? Alright, let's talk coverage options. So Geico sticks to the basics. They do standard auto coverage, and yeah, they've got some cool specialty add-ons, but nothing too wild. State Farm turns things up with a massive menu. Auto, home, renters, even banking, all in one place. Plus, if you love bundling and seeing all your policies in one dashboard, that's a big plus. But full disclosure, sometimes their options can be a little overwhelming. Still, the range here is super impressive, so State Farm edges ahead. Moving on to financial strength. Geico is definitely not some fly-by-night random. They've got a strong backbone and are well known. But here's the kicker, their parent company's ratings are just a notch below State Farm. Meanwhile, State Farm has those industry top ratings, and I mean, they've been doing this for over 100 years. There's really nothing to knock here. State Farm walks away with this one. Finally, claim satisfaction, where it really counts when things go sideways. Geico's process is speedy, you can get stuff sorted online no problem, but their customer satisfaction scores aren't exactly wow-worthy. Over at State Farm, they score high with customers for claims, they pay out well and people just walk away happier. Only downside, things might slow down if they get slammed with claims. Still, if I had to pick, State Farm feels more reliable here. If you're a visual person, check this out. On our radar chart, Geico really spikes in price and digital features, while State Farm dominates in agent support, coverage, financial strength, and claims. It's a real seesaw depending on what's most important to you. So where does that leave us? If you're all about saving money and doing pretty much everything from your phone, Geico is honestly tough to beat. But if you crave that local agent, want a ton of product choices, and just, want that extra bit of reassurance if you ever need to file a claim, State Farm probably makes more sense for you. If this helped you pick the right insurer, stick around. I've got plenty more smart comparisons, so stay tuned for the next one.